Oh, you better get a bag.
Good morning, church. Good morning, greetings. Joy to welcome all of you here this morning. Thank God for your presence. Pray God's continued blessings upon each and every one of you. Some familiar faces, not strangers, but want to welcome them all who are visiting. I know this name, I know this face. Please remind me at the back here, may I?
I'm Sue.
Sue, yes, Sue. And my mother-in-law and sister-in-law are here this morning. They popped up on us. Let me leave. But we're happy they popped up on us, right? So let's please welcome Sue and the crew. I also want to extend special thank you and deep gratitude to Deacon Barbara. If you observed, her voice was cracking a bit. Like singers, when they don't sing for a while, their voice cracks. So Bob has not been preaching for a while, but I don't want that to happen to her, so I'm inviting you back next week, the week after that, to get you back in the groove. But
I'll check my calendar.
yes. But let us please welcome and give thanks for Deacon Barbara. Story word. Kids, you're going to be that orderly when I'm doing the children's sermon? Because y'all were quite orderly with Deacon Barbara. And the part when she said, no bad words. And I thought, God, is there any excuse if I butt my toe? I'm just wondering if you have to qualify some of those. But thank you very much for your message, Bob. I want to say that today is our In-Gathering Sunday, our day of renewal and rededication. It is an opportunity for us to recommit ourselves, but also to make our pledges known. And you may fill out a card if you don't have one. Steve, they are available at either door. Place it in the envelope offering along with your offering for today. And we know how this process goes. We've been here for years. But like I said, if you gave 1,000, may the Lord convict your heart to give 1,100. And just put an extra $1 each week, and you won't feel 100, right? I used to say this. I was talking to, I presented to some seminarians, Success After Seminary. There's a conference that they do, and I've been preparing for it for a while, from things like pornography on the internet and finances and resilience in ministry, all those, right? There was one talking about the financial component, but they gave me all the addiction stuff that I've been preparing, but also how to save and how to be resilient. Because when money gets tight, families begin to fight, right? And then it comes to me, and we have to deal with that. I mean, I've seen people fight over a pencil after the mom dies, right? And so little things like that, this heirloom. So I was telling them, as a banker growing up, if you just took $5 from your paycheck every week and make that a bill, and just put it in savings, by the end of the year, you'll be surprised how much you would have saved without even realizing it. Because you can't buy a meal at McDonald's for $5 anymore. True? Right. So save, right? And it's the same thing. We won't feel it. If you give the church an extra couple thousand, right? Just break it up. Peace. But I want to say thank you all very much for your commitment. Those celebrating birthdays today, any among us? Yeah. Oh, Gail. And we don't have you. Please reprimand that secretary that works for this church.
I've been here a long time.
You've been here a long time, exactly. And we're celebrating Gail's birthday, 20th, the 29th.
No, she's 29.
Oh, she's 29 today. All right, yes. And in case you don't know, Gail still plays a little tennis, pickleball. After knee surgeries, I had one knee surgery and I can't go back to the gym. So you are resilient. Let's sing happy birthday for Gail, please. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you, Gail. Thank you for being a part of our congregation.
Do you want to
Go ahead.
say something about the
Yeah.
party?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
sorry.
Anniversaries. Anybody celebrating anniversaries? No. Okay. So several dates just to remind you of. The 10th, December 10th, our youth officer, the Carden for youth, will be here. I'm going to send out an email. She just sent out an email to the diocese because everywhere she goes, there's a complaint. The children aren't coming like they used to before, right? And she's like, we have to kind of readjust our focus. Anyway, I'll send out the email. You can read it. She'll be here on the 10th. Bishop Sutton will be here on the 17th. And then guess what? The 24th is actually both Advent 4 and Christmas Eve. Now I checked 7 years ago when this fell, and this was the first time here. I'm just saying, I'm reading the numbers. 65 people at the 9 o'clock service, 130 at the 4, and 70 at the 10 o'clock. Right? So I'm just saying, 7 years ago, right? So on Christmas Eve, the 24th, we're going to have 60 people at 9. We're going to bring in 130 at the 4. And then whoever shows up at the 10 will be here for you too. No, but please keep that in mind. So those dates, all right? The 10th, the 17th, the 24th, I mean, we're going to be having things back to back to back. Please keep that in mind. And at 11 o'clock, Luke and Tyler, I guess they are still prepared.
Luke, Tyler, and Max are getting stuff ready.
They're getting stuff ready.
But they wanted me to say, so the party is for kids, right? We're going to have fun. But after grown-ups, after you get something to eat or before you get something to eat, whatever, if you want to come downstairs to the haunted trail, they dare you to. Just saying.
Right. Right.
They're talking to you, Mario.
Right. Right.
Your daddy's going to get so
They-
scared.
They need to come and listen to Barbara. All those commandments, right? No bad words. You know what? But that's church, right? I mean, you're in church, and just as you have a wonderful spirit, the devil comes and yuck up your vexation, right? Remember the story of the priest who was sent to hell, and he wondered, Lord, what am I, doing here? And then his parishioner was sent to hell too, and the others went to heaven, and said, Father, what are you doing here? And the priest said, boy, hush up, I'm standing on the bishop's shoulder. Anyway, moving right along before I get fired. Yeah, so this is at 11, and then keep that in mind. Afterwards, we also have in-gathering food, and so we have a nice fellowship in the parish hall. So please come and eat or go downstairs and then join us thereafter. Yes, all right. That being said, Bruce, I will end with this. Last week I joked saying, what if the Patriots beat the Ravens? And lo and behold, the Ravens went out and they played and guess what? The Patriots also won. So I'm going to repeat that, right? Look, what if the Patriots beat the Ravens today? Right? No, they're not playing the Ravens, but let's hope. Just before the post-communion prayer, I wanted to let you know that next year, April 10th, the Bible study group has organized a trip to Sight and Sound. It's in the bulletin if anyone is interested. I mean, tickets are rapidly gone, and so there's limited seating. But if you are interested, please let us know. You can speak with Joan Prate, who has graciously organized that next year, April 10th, if you are interested.